to the PM Forum and Meridian West annual strategy and marketing benchmark presentation. I'm Charlotte Green, Head of Clients and Markets at Gowling WLG. I'm delighted today to be joined by Alastair Beddow, Managing Director of Meridian West, and also Richard Crook and Sarah Zoke West, both Marketing and Business Development Directors of Safri and Harbottle and Lewis, respectively.
So I'm going to kind of tee us up today just with some overview findings of this year's benchmark. So just as a quick reminder for everybody, I know there's a number of people who will be joining us today who will have taken part in the research. As Charlotte said, we've been running this now with PM Forum for 14 years. It's an annual study looking at the priorities and the outlook for marketing and BD across the professional services. So we've got great coverage of, the whole market across the UK, but also representatives from Europe, North America, and the APAC region as well. So each year there are a number of things that we look at in terms of trends. What's the outlook for the year ahead? How does that impact spending, budget, different types of activity and priorities? And each year we also look at a particular theme. And this year we're really leaning into the growth agenda and what the role of marketing and BD is in shaping that within their respective firms. So first on the outlook then, we ask people how they think the outlook's going to shift for the year ahead. Is it going to be an improving picture, a declining picture, or a consistent picture, both across the economy, the sector as a whole, and within their firm and function? And what's interesting, as you can see here, is the outlook for the economy is pretty neutral. Most people think things are going to remain the same. We've got similar percentages who expect things to improve and decline. That hasn't really changed much on where we were 12 months ago.
What do you think gives firms confidence, and what is underpinning that confidence, given the unpredictability of the wider market and the fact that the global economy is flatlining? What strategies are your firms taking to mitigate that, to the volatility or the uncertainty in the market?
So I think for us, one of the things that really will give us confidence and will enable our lawyers to go out into the market with confidence is to be really, really clear on who we are as a firm and where we sit in the market. So to understand who our clients are, what we do for them, and why they choose to instruct us. And I think once we're very, very clear on what our offering is and how we can go out with real persuasion and really validate our sort of sales objectives, I think that will give people confidence. It makes sure that you focus on what you should do, make sure that you make the most of the platform that you have, and that you maybe don't waste time or spend too much efforts on things that maybe shouldn't be a priority. So that real understanding of who you are, who your clients are, why they choose you, really thinking about what it is that their clients need from, what the clients need from us.
The key point there about having the conviction in your belief, having the conviction in your strategy. Don't go into panic mode, okay? One of the things I say frequently is I've been doing this job for several decades now. This isn't the first period of volatility that we've gone into, okay? And we've always survived them. We've always come out the other side. And the firms that come out the best, they really, really genuinely are the ones that still invest in their marketing and BD function and their brand and their business development. And most of all, use this as an opportunity. Volatility and uncertainty gives you nervous clients. Nervous clients need their professional advisors.
Yeah, I think Richard hits on some really important points there. If we look at the kind of certainly the last 4 or 5 years, going back to COVID, actually our sector has been incredibly resilient, has performed incredibly well. And that's partly because there's been so much uncertainty and change, and that creates opportunity in the way that Richard was talking about, an opportunity to talk with, engage with clients, understanding what's important to them, but also an opportunity to, innovate and create new ways of working.
Thank you so much for your time and your brilliant insights.